Hello everybody, welcome back to another edition of the EcoStruxure Machine Expert HVAC. I'm your host, Leandro Romada, and in this video what we're gonna see is how we can edit the library that we have already exported in the previous video. So let's go to the presentation. So the idea is to organize the function blocks and enums that we have already exported to the library. So we have a different access to the information. So in the previous video, we have already created a library where we have exported from the folder and the information is already organized in a way. But what happens when you just create different function blocks and you just want to put in a library? Automatically, it doesn't create a folder, so you will need to play with that first. Here you can see an example from my library that I have created. So it's this one, LTA underscore add-on. As you can see, I have different function blocks depending on the application and what I'm doing. You have the identification of different function blocks. And this is how the software see it, and this is the code inside. So here you can see it start with the folder, in this case in the miscellaneous, start with the folder, open the folder, close the folder, and here is the designation of the POUs. I have 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I have it here. In the next one, I have a enumeration, which is called this definition. So the enum is this definition, just saying the name, equal, and then between this, it just start using the enum. In this case, is enum underscore LED color. Okay, so it's very straightforward. So the syntax is something like this. So it will open this with the lib workspace. Then the name of the folder is gonna be this one. In my case is this one over here. In yours probably is gonna be this, lib training. Then open the folder with the name that you want and select the items inside. So let's take a look right now how it looks like. So in the previous video, what we have done is to create a library. I'm going to add it here. It's this one, my library. Close. You can see here I already exported the folders in a folders. Now let's delete that. Okay, fine. My library here, remove, brilliant, and there we go. So let's open this library. So I'm going to copy and paste, copy, paste it. Gonna be my library 3. Now you can use Notepad, but I'm going to use this Atom just to see the colors and everything that when it starts and when it ends. It's much easier. So this is the library that I had before. You can see that I had all the definitions here. So what happens if I delete this part over here? So let's delete this, file, save, close it, and then edit Notepad. Maybe I should change the name. Here, my library 3. That's a different name. The function blocks are still here, but the only thing I have delete is the organization from the block, those folders. So if I go back again to the software, add, and let's add my library 3, close. You can see there is no folder at all. Now if I add the previous one, the library 1, the original, you should be able to see this behavior I have, because I have a different library with the same things. So that's why you see this red cross. Okay, just to be aware. So I'm going to delete my library, this one, and just to see that it's okay. Now I'm going to delete the library 3, remove, close, and let's organize the data once again. So library 3, open with atom, so here what we need to do is to create the folder that's going to have the information. So it's going to be folder name equal, for example, it's going to be the name my FBs. We need to close this. Ctrl C, Ctrl V, and then here we just need to add the POUs. So if we go back to the presentation, the idea is to create the same thing here. So this one is already created, this one and this one. Now I need to create this part, these two already created. Now I need to add the POUs. So if we go back here, POU name equal, let me see if the syntax is correct. POU, now it's correct. Name. Now here we need to add the name of our function blocks. And here it's gonna be FB underscore. If everything goes well, you should be able to see the things. So I'm going to copy and paste it over here. FB underscore menu control, menu control 2. The reason I'm using this, so I have all the access quickly to the information. So now what I'm going to do is to copy this one and create another folder called my enums. Instead of POU is called definitions. Let's take a look. Definition and name and the name of the enum. So name of the enum. Good question. What was the name of the enum? Methods, enum motor 2. So here enum motor, Ctrl C, Ctrl V, enum, I put this again, enum motors 2. So we can save this if everything goes well. Okay, like this. So this one is closed here. This one is here. this one close here, and this one open and close here, and this one over here. Good. So we can save this. Close. If we go back here, add my library tree. My library tree. It didn't add it. I forgot something. No. Okay. So let's try to add it here once again. Probably made a mistake there. Yeah. So let's take a look to the code. Maybe I'm missing something. So let's take a look to here. Folder 1. This one. Okay. Here, that happens when you don't know the syntax, you don't remember it. It can happen to everyone, as you can see. So this part was missing in my case, none of them. The forward slash. There we go. So if I save this, now if I open the project, my library tree is in there. Close. And then you have my enums and my FBs. Of course, it's much easier when you have your own project with all the folders already separated to just export the complete library. That is one thing to do. Otherwise, if you have different projects, you just export POUs and enums to one huge library, then this will be the way in order to organize the information that you saw there. So it's important to follow the syntax, otherwise you see what happened. So in my case, you just need to check the syntax. I forgot to use this one, and the software didn't recognize the library. Okay, so you need to make sure about that. You need to open the folder, close the folder, assign the POUs that you want, or the enumerations using this enum. The function block or enum must be between this part. Here I forgot to use this. But here you can see the syntax is correct on the enum. So it's easy to just take time to organize the data. So this is how we can configure and organize the library look and feel once we export the different POUs, function blocks, functions into our library. So thank you very much for watching this video, and I see you on the next one.